Special live edition of the Denko Gridiron Show, broadcasting right here in the heart of Denton, Texas. It's Texas high school playoff time, and one of our great community supporters and great place to go hang out tonight, any weekend or throughout the week. We're going to bring on none other than the proprietor of Marty B's Place himself, Marty B. How you doing, buddy?
Well, hey, John, thank you so much for having me. That was a great introduction, too, by the way. I appreciate that. We love being supporters of Denton Gyre and Denton Iron Grid, Denton, whatever you say. What's it called?
Denton Gridiron Show, yeah. You know, we touch Argyle, Liberty Christian, Flower Mound Marcus, all the Denton ISD
all my
schools.
Favorite teams, of course.
Lake Dallas, you know, all of them. You know, Marty B's is a destination location, so everybody in Denton County, can come drive and hang out at Marty B's Place. And you know, I don't think you can see it, Marty, but I've got the town square of Denton right behind us. It's such a beautiful time of year. You know, the weather's changing. We got some great college football. Matter of fact, tomorrow, I think things kick off Oklahoma versus Iowa State at 11 a.m. right there. You want to talk about that big video board you got? I know you got a lot of sports stuff happening there.
Yeah, John, thank you for asking that. So early in September, we put in a big 16 by 10 digital LED screen. We had a screen back there before, but it wasn't digital, so the brightness wasn't that great. I'm actually walking out there to it right now. I'm going to kind of put it in the phone. But, yeah, it's been wonderful to host college games, and then which have been big for us on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we host the Dallas Cowboys, and we have a live music DJ that plays, fun music in between the commercials and the halftime. So I'm turning the phone around. You kind of see this thing in the backdrop. Oh, man, look at that. Woo!
Oh, that is fantastic. And I've got on my backdrop, I've got some pictures of your restaurant. And I describe it. Anytime we have visitors come in from out of state, Marty, we always bring them to Marty B's, and I describe it as a hill country experience. You know, it's like you're on vacation, but you don't have to travel.
That's exactly right. That's a great way to put it. And we always like to say at Marty B's, we want to give people a place to kind of escape the everyday and be able to come in and feel like they're Texan for a day, to experience, the look, taste, and feel of the Texas Hill Country. Our menu is focused on steak, Tex-Mex, barbecue. How much more Texan can you be than that? And then I'm going to scan around all this amazing outdoor patio space. We've got the luxury suites back here behind me, and get my mug out of the way. There they are back there in the back. So we've got a lot of places for people to come, connect with their friends and family, and celebrate life. So that's kind of been the greatest joy of Marty B's, is giving people a place to come and celebrate life's special moments, whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, the holidays, whatever it is. And then, John, while I'm up here on this deck, I'm going to scan around. I don't know if you can see it. But my coffee shop, see it, that big green structure?
Oh, yeah. Man, I was talking to people earlier today. We're excited about Marty B's Coffee.
Marty B's Coffee Company. And we're hoping to have it up and rolling, late February, early March. And it, too, will kind of be a flavor of the Texas Hill Country. I keep saying our coffee shop is actually going to speak Texan. You won't be confused when you walk in there and they ask you what size drink you want. We're going to say small, medium, large, and maybe even Texas size.
There you go. So, yeah, take venti out of the equation. Just call it Texas size. I like that, Marty.
Yeah.
Now, hey, I'm flashing on the screen, martybsplace.com. One thing, when I was growing up, Marty, my mom did not like to cook. So we always either went out or we had food catered in. And my grandmother was a great cook, but she didn't always cook. So that's a great segue into the folks that either having like 3 families over and they don't want to cook 3 turkeys. Maybe they want to do 1 turkey, but then they can get a ham or brisket or some sides and some desserts at Marty B's, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's right, John. And thanks for asking that. So we do a lot of holiday catering pickup meals. So we do all of our standard, barbecue options. We do a smoked turkey, a smoked bone-in ham. We do a smoked tenderloin. And really our heart and desire is for people to be able to spend time with their friends and family at home, be able to connect, and not be so worried so much about making all the food and doing all those things. I know people find joy in that. I find joy in that. But sometimes you just want to be able to have a great conversation with your friends and family, especially if they're coming in from out of town. You hadn't seen them in a while. You want to catch up. And so it's certainly easy to get taken away with all the cooking and the cleaning and everything that goes into a holiday meal. So our desire is just to try to make it easy. That's it. That's what we want to do. And we make it easy for you to order. We make it easy for you to pick up. So if you place the holiday order meal with us, when you come and pick it up, you drive around the back of the restaurant. We have these 2 big tents set up. We have your order set up in alphabetical order with a certain time slot. You drive up, we put it in your back seat or front seat, and then you're off to spend time with your family without having to go and fight the grocery stores and the headache of all of that. So we're grateful to be able to have an opportunity to hopefully make folks' Thanksgiving and Christmas a little more special.
Well, Marty, one of my friends and one of your customers, Chuck Biego, he's on here live, says he loves Marty B's. Of course, a lot of people do. And, your entertainment venue, you've now known as one of the destination places for live music. You've got the rooftop series coming up. You've got the outdoor venue that, it still surprisingly goes on throughout the winter and the cooler season, because you've got, I believe, some heaters out there, and you make it real comfortable for people even outdoors.
Yeah, John, we recognize that in the wintertime, we've got to make the patio or the outdoor space, comfortable and warm. The rooftop has heaters up here. We can close this thing off. It's literally like just another extension of the restaurant. On the downstairs patio, we have 65 heaters. And with those things all going on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night when we have live music, it literally heats up the whole entire patio. I'm always amazed at how comfortable it is out there, especially if you're leaving your house and you're thinking, oh my God, the last place I want to be is on a patio.
Yeah.
And then you get here and you're like, oh my gosh, it feels great. Let's order some food and have a drink and enjoy some live music.
Well, the nice thing is you can bounce in and out too. I know my wife typically gets a little chilly, so she'll go inside, maybe sit at the bar, see some friends, and then I'll stay outside, because I like the cooler weather. So you got a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah, thank you. And then we do live music Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 52 weeks a year. There's certain times during the year where we do a Thursday audible, where if the weather's great, we have it. If it's not great, we don't do it. And then, in August of this year, we launched our rooftop music series, where we've been featuring some of really popular Texas country artists. We had Cody Canada here a couple months ago. We had Corey Morrow last month. We've got William Clark Green on November the 30th. And that's really been a unique opportunity for us to bring in some really good talent, and then make it really warm and intimate on our rooftop, where we limit tickets to about 125. So if you do an event with our rooftop music series and come and see one of the top musicians, you're going to find that it's really up close, personal, and you kind of have some room to, kind of spread out and enjoy the concert. So it's been a lot of fun for us. And then kind of talking about another thing that gives us a lot of joy is going into the Christmas season. We really try to create opportunities for people to come together and celebrate with their friends and family and experience the joy of the Christmas season. The spirit of Christ I always feel is present here at Marty B's, especially during the Christmas season. So we do our breakfast with Santa. We do that the 3 Saturdays prior to Christmas. And, that's a ticketed event. You can get tickets online, where it includes a picture with Santa, of course. It includes a great breakfast. And then it also includes a s'mores kit where you can sit around the fire and roast marshmallows and have a s'mores. And then another thing we added a couple of years ago was our Polar Express movie dinner. Probably one of my favorite Christmas movies is Polar Express. And so this is a chance for, parents and kids to come together, experience the spirit and feeling of Christmas, watch a great movie in a really fun, warm setting on our rooftop. And then the other thing we do that's super cool is we have a Christian Christmas concert the Sunday before Christmas, where we have a band that comes out and plays some of your favorite Christmas music, and so that's kind of gives people a reason to get out of the house and again continue to connect with their friends and family.
Yeah, Marty.
Oftentimes when you have family over, you just want to get out and go do something fun and experience, hopefully if they're coming in from out of town, experience Texas, experience something fun, and experience something that feels Christmas. So we give people an opportunity to do all those things and experience that.
Marty, I've got your website up now where people can see it on the screen, but you've got a great website. I just flashed up the music. It shows your music calendar from November. I think you can flash to December. You can book private parties or inquire about information. You can order those meals, and I think the deadline for the Thanksgiving meal is this Sunday. I believe you got to cut off at this Sunday to get the Thanksgiving order in. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We ordered this Sunday at 5:00 is the cutoff date. In fact, I'm picking up another smoker. Ordered another smoker. I'm picking it up on Sunday to help us continue to be able to provide amazing food at Marty B's. So, yeah, we're excited.
Man, I'm rolling through the deal now. Even if you're a good cook, man, consider getting some hand-baked sweet rolls from Marty B's and maybe some of that carrot cake, maybe a couple gallons of iced tea too.
Yeah, that's right. Again, trying to make it easy for folks to celebrate the holiday is really our intention.
Well, Marty, man, as always, man, it's a pleasure. You're a great ambassador to Denton County, the community, and I'm proud to call you a friend. And it's awesome what all you're doing out there, man. We were talking earlier on the pre-show of some of the video work you're doing, and you had to do it, man. COVID, put a real crimp on most business owners, especially restaurateurs like yourself. But you put that apron on and you were out front. You had the smoker wagon out there and you were hand delivering food during COVID, man. And I salute that. And it's really an attribute to your success and your hard work since you got in this business as a teenager.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, John. Yeah, it was really our heart and desire to be able to continue to connect with people.
Marty's the cell signal in Bartonville is not the greatest, so I think Marty may have faded out a little bit there. Marty, you still with us? Marty, you back, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah, that cell signal in Bartonville. It's been great the whole time, except just right then. But
well, yeah, what I was saying is during COVID, one of the things that that challenged me the most is that when we weren't able to open our dining room on the inside of the restaurant, I mean, my heart was broken because I wasn't able to see my customers and shake their hand and do all the things that I'm used to doing. And so being able to bring food out to their car was awesome. And then that was really what prompted us to kind of go live on social media more, because I'd really never been really into that. In fact, people always told me I had a face for radio, so I hadn't really pursued.
I get that too, Marty. I get that too, man.
And then Brian Gasperson, he works with me. He's my chief operating officer at Marty B's and my partner at my other two restaurants. He really kind of encouraged me and got me onto the social media to pursue that, and it's revolutionized our business. And I really feel like that COVID, although it was certainly a challenge, and I don't want to go back and relive it, it was kind of a blessing in a way, as it helped us really think about our business in a different way. We didn't lay a single employee off. We didn't cut any. We didn't do any of that.
Yeah,
we
that's
stayed
fantastic.
Focused on our customer, and the last thing we wanted is for our customer.
Yeah, I'm losing Marty B, but I'm going to close with you back, Marty?
I'm back.
Well, hey, man, it's been a pleasure. I've got a pre-recorded another great thing you did with us last year in studio. I'm going to close this out with that. And thank you for being here live on the Denko Gridiron Show and all you do for the community and the impact you make on the next generation, those kids that are coming up through those elementary, middle schools, high schools. And I know a lot of them work for you. A lot of them are working for you. So
yes, sir. Thank you, John. It's a
Marty,
great
thank you
opportunity.
so much, man. We'll see you soon. Everybody,
okay,
Marty B from Marty B's place, man, just a phenomenal entrepreneur. You feel like family when you're over there at Marty B's. It's just fantastic. And I'll close you out with this right here. Thank you for tuning in today on the Denko Gridiron Show. Marty, I've always enjoyed the range of menu items, whether you want to go in there for just an appetizer or a full entree. Talk to us a little bit about the selection there at Marty B's.
Yeah, thank you, John. The menu was uniquely crafted with a couple things in mind, and one thing I'm most proud of is that all of our meats are hormone-free, antibiotic-free, humanely raised, and fed an all-natural diet. So it truly makes a difference in the quality and of the flavor of the food. For example, we're primarily barbecue is what we serve the largest amount of, and so all of our Tex-Mex options have smoked meats that we use to prepare those items. And then we have one of the best hamburgers you'll ever put your mouth around. All of our beef comes from 44 farms down in Cameron, Texas. We cut our New York strip, our filet, and our ribeye in-house. And then all of the trimmings from that we fresh ground into our hamburger patty. And then we have our buns fresh baked from a bakery down in Houston. Unbelievable burger. And then, of course, the steaks speak for themselves, some of the best steaks you'll ever eat. So our menu is wide in range, but narrow in that it's just super focused on quality. So come out and enjoy salads, steaks, tacos, burgers. We have it all.
Marty, anytime we have friends or family come in from out of town, we always take them to Marty B's place because it's such a great Texas experience, and everybody just loves it. So thank you so much for being part of the Dinko Gridiron Show.